Hello and welcome to another gold update. Yeah, the gold chart has so far followed the projection for short-term higher prices and a rally into resistance. I only shared with you, I think it was late yesterday, my idea of the micro count, which is still valid. Obviously, it's been currently the price is simply following the roadmap, filling in the patterns, and the thesis was that we have started a larger decline. I mean, that is at the moment the thesis, okay? That needs to be further confirmed by a break below the April low in the next pullback. So it takes a break below $2,971 to confirm that we have really topped there in a third wave. Now, a few things to talk about here. First of all, I consider this B wave to be a flat correction. So we actually have after the top formed here, we had a three-wave move down in A, then A, B, C. So we have an overshooting B wave to the downside, which means from the low that formed on the 7th of April, we actually have a five-wave move up. So I can take a bullish perspective, but the next pullback should clarify. Yeah. The problem is the pullback is a bit deep for a fourth wave. It's not invalidated, so the yellow scenario is valid, but I've marked it sort of with a question mark, yeah? One more high. I have provided resistance. We are now where we wanted the price to be, and I think it's time to talk about the next support zone. So if really a low formed in the fourth wave, let's talk about the short-term bullish count first, yeah? I mean, it's always time to, when we reach a key target zone or an area that we wanted the price to get to, then it's time to take a step back, take a look at structure and say, okay, what is next support? What could happen now? Now, I can call that potentially five waves up in the making. I think it still needs one more high here to complete five waves in wave C of B. So we might test 3,154. Let me remove the lower section of that resistance area. We don't need that anymore. I wanna have space to add a micro support region. Why does it not? Ah, yeah. And I can also add the 88.7 retracement, so we have another level to watch above because it doesn't look quite complete yet. But it's important to understand we have five waves up from the 7th of April low. For me, that's a C wave up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But it could also be something more bullish. That's why we have the yellow count on the chart. And as I said, the next pullback should clarify. Basically, we wanted in both scenarios the price to go higher short term, right? So that's happened in the C wave as well as in the fifth wave. And from a bullish point of view, this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But in the yellow, wave 1, that would be, all right? I could call that wave 1 of 5. Let's actually label that. So if we get one more high, this here is wave 1 of 5, then we could get a wave 2 pullback, 3, 4, 5. This shows you also that the next pullback should really clarify it. If this 5-wave move from the Monday low is really a wave 1, then the next pullback should not break below the 78.6 retracement of this 5-wave rally. So while I don't necessarily think we've topped yet, we should also put the support zone onto the chart. So we have a clear pivot that helps us distinguish between the yellow and the white scenarios. So yeah, 3,002 to $3,062 is micro support. So would possibly ideally, the price should ideally move a little higher. At least it could do that. Once we break below that Wednesday low here at 3,062, I assume some kind of a top is in. Then we'll watch if the market can find support here in this support zone, in the Fibonacci zone, and then rally in a third wave, 4, 5, and then this would complete it. However, if we break below 3,002, that would confirm the white scenario further. That would further need to be confirmed with a break below the Monday low at 2,970. And either way, even if we get another high, afterwards, we should get this larger correction. Or it's already begun. Okay? So that's how I see gold at the moment. I hope you like the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you're interested in additional updates about stocks like Tesla, PayPal, about the stock indexes like the Nasdaq, S&P 500, then check out our stocks and S&P 500 membership. There are daily express updates about the indexes, specifically the Nasdaq and the S&P, as well as the ES futures chart, and then regular stock updates as well. You'll find the link in the description, and it's also pinned in the comment section. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.